Om Shanti, good morning, and I welcome you all for today's meditation laboratory session, session number two. Before we begin the session, I request you to let me know if you have done the last exercise that was for homework. I asked you to do it at least 8 times minimum. So, were you able to do it? How was your experience? You can just mention it in the chat box. Anyone? If you were able to do that exercise, and how many times of seeing this light of peace and spreading the light of peace in the entire body, experiencing peace, experiencing light. I hope everyone is able to hear me. Am I audible? Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, yes, okay, useful. So meditation is all about cultivating that awareness. So every time you do this exercise, like let's say for 1 minute, 2 minutes, you are actually getting, your experience becomes better and better. Like we have learned it in our childhood. Let's say when you started learning bicycle, so initially you found it very difficult, but later on with practice you started enjoying riding bicycle. So in the same way, initially you'll find it is little difficult to focus, to concentrate, to bring back your awareness, your your attention to this point of light and seeing the light and spreading the light again. uh, I could not watch the previous session. Okay, sure. So again, with experience and with practice, you'll find it very, very easy, and you'll enjoy this whole experience of meditation. So we'll just do a quick recap of yesterday's session before we begin our today's session. So yesterday's session, again, it was the first session of meditation laboratory. We understood what meditation lab was. It was, again, doing a lot of experiments, simple experiments of meditation. And first, I asked you to decide and ask yourself, what is the reason I am here today, or what is the purpose of me taking out time and attending this session. Then we understood like what meditation is. I gave you an example of sponge. So we just meditation is nothing but the process of squeezing the sponge to create the space and experience lightness. Then we understood what were the four rules of meditation, especially when we're practicing creative visualizations. So first is there will be a lot of waste thoughts, and it is okay. You don't have to just go into the story of it. Rule number two is very important, to have a specific objective and then sequencing your thoughts. Number three, always go with your heart space, not with your mind space. So focus on your feelings, okay, not more on logic. It is more of the feeling. And last is there is no good or bad meditation. You just have to experience your own experience, your own unfolding, and there is no need or no reason for you to compare your experience with someone else's, because everyone will have their own thoughts, their own feelings, and their own experience. So for everyone, it is going to be a unique experience. And then we move to the micro meditation exercises. So the first visualization we started with the rose flower. Then we went on a tour again in each and every room, living room, bedroom, bathroom, and then we did this exercise of magical mirror. We did it in two parts. We saw the first one where the image disappears and again comes back. We saw this sparkling twinkling star spreading light, and we saw this light spreading and again coming back to its original position. So that was the magical mirror exercise. Then we saw this twinkling star going up, and from there seeing everything. So we saw it is not through, we don't need our physical organs to see and experience and feel, but it is again throughout the consciousness that we actually see and feel. Then we did this exercise of taking this consciousness or this light inside, seeing each and every organ and spreading light in the entire body. We went on a vacation, saw some, experienced some happy moments, relive those moments, and with that experience of happiness and peace, we came back, and with the same fragrance of peace, we started spreading light in the entire body. And that was all about last session, session number 1 of meditation laboratory. So today again, we're moving to the next part, second session of MedLab. And again, it is going to be another different experience that you can put in your pockets and leave this whole session with the experience of peace and experiencing it. Like yesterday, it was more with ourselves. We were doing a lot of experiments, but again, we were at we were doing it ourselves and with our body again, and discovering that happiness and peace, that stability and stillness. So today, when we are, let us discuss a little bit about, like yesterday we were talking about thoughts, like mind is constantly creating thoughts, and our objective is not to bring it down to zero, but again to reduce the number of thoughts, right? Today, let us understand a little bit about intellect. Now, when we hear this word intellect, what comes to our mind? Logic, decisions, right? So we have this consciousness again is gifted with this unique ability of one is like where we create a lot of thoughts. We have our mind doing that job, and intellect is again whatever thoughts mind creates, it goes to the intellect, and intellect then refines, evaluates, analyze, and then judges, and then it comes down to the decision that either you should do this or you shouldn't do this. So intellect is doing the job of judgment, of taking the decisions, and it is again gifted with two powers. There are like two filters which actually helps us take accurate decisions. One is the willpower, and second is when we are taking decisions. Again, this filter of willpower, and the second one is, let me remember it. Sorry for that. I'll just come in. I'll just let me come back to you on this. Okay. So when we are taking decisions, it is the willpower actually helps us, and it actually helps us take the right decisions. Okay. Now, when we are taking our decisions, when we evaluate it, when it is when we have a lot of thoughts in order to take the right decisions, this is actually helping us. And there are like a couple of interferences which becomes a block, barriers in taking the right decisions. So the number one is we have our mental limits. Mental limits, like this is all I can do. This is I'm short-tempered. I just can't do this. And this is again because of some environmental or the societal barriers, or because of the family, the upbringing, everything. Like because of that, again, we limit ourselves. We also have a mental positioning. For example, how we see things. Is it the half glass full or half glass empty? And the third one is again our assumptions, how we usually see things, how we are actually programmed to see the situations, to see people around us. So again, that also becomes a barrier. For example, if I say a doctor, like what is the first image comes in your mind? Is it a male or a female? So mostly it is males. Why? Because that's how we have programmed and we have assumed things. Now it will be different for different people also. And then we have associated memories. Associated memories are, for example, let's say you have heard some song in your childhood, and with what feelings you have heard the song, enjoyed it. And today, if you hear the same song, it will again redirect you to the same feelings. You'll have those same feelings, and you'll again relive in those moments. So, very important is we have to understand that our intellect to take the right decisions. We have to understand that is any of these things becoming a barrier to take right decisions? Okay, intellect is again gifted with this power of taking decisions, judgment, and second important thing is uh, it is actually working as the storage system where all your experiences, all your memories, or everything, like every experience is actually stored in this particular system. of intellect, what we call it. If I ask you to recollect your moments of childhood, again your mind will create thoughts: school, class one, class two, class three. And again, if I'm talking about class three teacher, again you'll remove that file and intellect will show you that this is what your experience is. It is as simple as that. Okay, so this is a little bit about intellect, and again, it is very important to understand two things. That one is this is the power of judging and taking right decisions, and the second one is again it is the storage system. It acts as a storage system. Now, coming back to this power of intellect. Okay, now why are we talking about intellect here? In spirituality, we use these two words. One is about attachment and one is about detachment. So when we talk about attachment, we all know we are attached to a lot of things, a lot of people, and we are very used and familiar to this word of attachment. But the moment when someone talks about detaching, we feel that we just have to leave them. It is just like, you just have to cut off from everything and just get away. But that's not the right thing. Detachment is again not leaving them or leaving anything, but it is again here consciously again, how am I connected? How strong am I connected to that person or that particular thing? So again, I want to free myself, okay, and then experience that freedom, experience that liberty, living with them, but without having that feeling or that attachment. See, I'm not holding on to someone. I'm setting them free. And with that experience of freedom, I'm able to again overcome all these interferences that we discussed, like mental positioning, mental limits, associated memories and assumptions. So I'm just able to overcome all of these and take right decisions. Okay, so today we'll explore a little bit about, is it really possible? How can I do it? And how can I experience that freedom? So you don't have to leave anything. You just don't have to do anything different. It is just from inside, like how we can actually experience this freedom. Staying here, doing what you're doing, living with people, where you're living with, whom you're living with, but again, staying in that detached state. Now, it is not going to happen instantly or in just one session or 1 hour. Again, it is going to be a practice, a daily practice, which is actually going to help us. So today we are just actually getting a feel of it in just few minutes, couple of minutes, that we'll be experiencing through meditation. But again, it has to become part of our daily routine, our lifestyle, and then that's where it is going to be more and more easy. And that's how we'll be able to take right decisions. That's how we'll be able to enjoy and experience that state of being detached. Cool. So let's proceed. Now, again, we'll move to the micro meditation exercises. And first, we'll practice the last exercise of last session. And then we move to the exercises of today. Now, today, whatever experiments that we are going to do are going to be more and more creative. Okay, now sometimes we tend to get this thought, like when we're doing these visualization exercises, we find it a little kiddish. We find it like, what am I doing? Right? So let us get out of that whole mindset or that mode, because when we are talking about creative visualizations, it is more, to have fun with or enjoy it. Okay, that's where that when we spoke about experiencing or enjoying it with the feeling, not with logic. So let's say if I give a simple pencil to a kid, that kid will have his own imagination with that whole pencil. He'll see that pencil flying. He'll see that pencil, doing things or talking to him, anything. And that is where he's enjoying that whole experience of imagination and seeing it differently. Now, when we grow up, we tend to use this power a little less. And that is where, like, I usually, I find it very funny when it is your company, your product, and you're hiring some external agencies to market your product. Who knows the product well, you or him, right? So again, it is more about, I have to use my own creativity, my own visualization and imagination, of course, to experience it. So use less logic, enjoy it with more of feeling. So let us be more playful and enjoy this whole experience. Okay. So let us sit back, And we start with the last exercise of day 1. As you're sitting back relaxed and comfortable, take a deep breath and relax. We'll sit a few moments in silence and check what are the different thoughts I'm surrounded with right now. And with every thought, bring your attention back here in this room. Now look at yourself as a sparkling star in the center of your forehead, spreading the light of peace. Look at your face glowing with white light. Now look at the sparkling star behind your eyeballs, inside your head, beneath all the organs, spreading white light of peace. Let us spread this light of peace in the entire body, on each and every organ. Looking at the sparkling star, I spread this white light of peace over my brain, my left brain, right brain. Each and every cell is full of light, full of peace. Slowly, slowly, I see this light spreading over my eyes, my left eye. Look at the sparkling star spreading light. Your right eye. Both your eyes full of light, full of peace. Now I spread this light over my nose, slowly, slowly I see this light spreading in my mouth, over the teeth, on lower palate, upper palate, my cheeks from inside, my tongue. My mouth is full of light, full of peace. Now let me spread this light over my ears, starting with the left ear, eardrum, full of light, full of peace. Spread this light over your right ear, eardrum, both your ears full of light, full of peace. I see my head inside, each and every organ, glowing with white light of peace. and I see this light spreading and going down from the passage of my throat, filling the chest region, lungs, heart. My heart is full of light, full of peace. Each and every vein is full of light, clearing all the blockages, full of light. Slowly, slowly, I see this light spreading over the liver, stomach, pancreas. As I'm spreading this light becomes brighter and brighter. I see this light spreading in my kidneys, all other organs. My body is becoming light and full of peace. Look at this light spreading in your spine, shining like the tube light, spreading light of peace up to the neck. My back is full of light, full of peace. Now let me spread this light in my legs, starting with the left leg. I see this bright light going down from my hip, my thigh, my knee, going down from my calf, ankle, slowly, slowly going down to my fingers, my toe. My left leg is full of light, full of peace. Let me spread this light in my right leg. This bright light is going down from my hip to my thigh, slowly, slowly going down to my knee, my calf, my ankle, my foot, my fingers, full of light, full of peace. Look at the sparkling star spreading white light of peace. Now let me spread this light in both my hands. Starting with the left hand, I see this light going down from my shoulder, slowly, slowly going down to my elbow, my forearm, my wrist, my palm, my fingers. My left hand is full of light, full of peace. Now let me spread this light in my right arm, and I see this light going down from my shoulder, slowly, slowly going to the elbow, my forearm, my wrist, my palm, my fingers, full of light, full of peace. Slowly, slowly, I see this light spreading from each and every organ outside, approximately 6 inches. Now look at this light inside my body, sparkling star and light outside my body, full of light, full of peace. The light inside my body heals me. I'm healthy and fit, very powerful and strong. This light outside my body is protecting me. I'm safe and secure. Take a deep breath. and bring your attention back. Thank you. Great. So this was the homework exercise, and simple way to relax, feel more comfortable and peaceful. So again, this exercise can be practiced anywhere, anytime, just a few minutes, and you'll feel really good. So now let's move to the exercises of today. So we'll do a few micro. Should we do it with closed eyes? Okay, good question. Now it's up to you how you would like to do it. Especially when we are practicing Raj Yoga meditation, we keep our eyes open. Now, as you're doing it for the first time, maybe, or as you're very new to meditation, and if it is difficult for you to keep your eyes open and uh, experience it, you're finding it really challenging and difficult, then you might like to just close your eyes. In some exercises, you can keep it open, keep it closed, and as you're comfortable and you're used to it, you can keep your eyes open. Okay, so let us sit back and we start our journey today of experiencing detachment, that freedom. Okay, so let us sit back and take a deep breath, making yourself comfortable. Now, as you're sitting back comfortable and relaxed, I want you to take your attention to the scene where you have seen different colors of balloons, halogen balloons, maybe outside the garden, on some beach, or anywhere on the street. I want you to see the different colors of these balloons. And from there, I want you to pick one balloon of red color. Now look at yourself holding this balloon. See the string beneath your fingers, feeling the thread, and slowly, slowly taking your attention up, looking at this balloon. Observe it very carefully. Look at the color, red color balloon. Take a deep breath and bring your attention back. Thank you. So, were you able to see the balloon? Were you able to feel the thread? Yes? Great. Thank you, Bharti ji. Others? Yes? Okay. Thank you, Akshata ji. Okay. So, like, yes, thank you. Thank you. Okay, great, great, great. Wonderful. So, like yesterday, we did this litmus test of seeing the rose flower. So this was again very close to that similar exercise of doing the litmus test. But today we had a flower of, sorry, we have this balloon. So again, let us go back to the same scene. Let us sit back and again see yourself holding the balloon and slowly, slowly pull the string down, holding that balloon in both your hands right in front of your nose. You're seeing this red color balloon and you're seeing through the balloon on the other side, everything in red, everyone around, each and every person, everything, you're able to see in red. Now look at the sparkling star in the center of your forehead. slowly getting into this balloon. Look at this very carefully. You're seeing the sparkling star inside the balloon. And through that sparkling star, now you see a face in red color through the balloon. And now slowly leave the balloon from your hands. Just leave it. And you see these halogen balloons slowly rising above, very gently, very slowly. And as it is going up, you're able to see each and everything around in red, becoming smaller and smaller. You're able to see each and everything around, all the plants, trees, vehicles, all people around, becoming smaller and smaller. You're experiencing that lightness and slowly moving upwards inside the balloon. And you're able to see the entire area where you are from top. All the buildings, houses, people on street. You're able to see each and everything. Slowly you see this balloon going up, making you feel more comfortable and at ease, seeing everything in red. The sparkling star inside the balloon is looking at each and every scene, the way cameraman looks at it through the lenses. You're in the open sky looking at the entire city, very small, slowly going up, feeling lighter and lighter. Take a deep breath and slowly bring your attention back. Thank you. Welcome back. Everyone with me? How was your experience this time? How was the feeling? Were you able to connect? Yes, felt I'm left alone. Okay. Was it in a good way? Yes, can't come out of it. Okay. Very light. Okay. Okay. Great. Thank you for this. So again, it is a very simple exercise. I could feel and see everything getting smaller. Okay. Difficult to perceive same brightness of rays as I move upward. That's okay. That's okay. Not very clear. That's fine. That's fine. Because as I said, this is again with practice, you'll see it clearly. I mean, if you're able to do this also right now is a great achievement, I would say, because not everyone is having that great vision. Okay, so if you're able to do it right now, trust me, when I did it for the first time myself, I was not able to see anything, and gradually with experience, it was easy for me to see and experience it. So it's okay. Okay, felt better in white light. Wonderful. Good. So let's move to the next experiment then. Yes. Now we all have heard different stories from our childhood. Okay. I hope everyone has heard stories of Aladdin. Yes. What is Aladdin famous for? A quick check. What is Aladdin famous for? When you hear of lamp. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Anjiji. Thank you. Lamp. What else? What else? Magic lamp and chin. Okay. Okay. What else? Aladdin. Land, 40 thieves, flying mad. Thank you so much, Akshataji. Great, great. So let's use one of these things today. Okay. As I said, like a child will be more playful and will enjoy this whole experience of meditation. So to add a little more to this whole creative experience, we will use flying carpet today, the magical mat. Okay. So I want you to see a beautiful mat. Okay. Just visualize it so that we'll be using it now. And let's start this experience. Let us sit back, comfortable and relaxed. And as you're sitting relaxed and comfortable on your seat, I want you to see in front of you, there is a beautifully woven, very colorful and attractive mat with all your favorite colors, your favorite design. Slowly you get up from your place and looking at the mat, you just go and sit on this carpet. Looking at this carpet, very beautiful, colorful, very soft. You're feeling, seeing it, and feeling so good to sit on this carpet. And as you're comfortable on this carpet now, you see this carpet gently rising and slowly, slowly moving upwards, going in circles in the room. You're enjoying this experience of floating in the air, very gentle, very comfortable, and slowly, slowly making your way out, going in each and every room. See yourself on the carpet, very light, very comfortable, in each and every room, going in circles, and slowly, slowly now, through the window or the door, making your way out in the open sky. Look at the building from outside and slowly, slowly take a going in circles, looking at your house from outside. You move upwards, looking at your house, looking at other buildings. Look at each and every color you see. Look at each and everything that you see. All little plants with trees, people, vehicles, everything. Very gently, you move upwards and slowly, slowly go in the entire city. You're seeing all the buildings from above, floating in the air, enjoying the cool breeze. All your favorite places you're able to see from top, looking at the city, different types of buildings, houses, green patches, gardens, barren lands, everything. Now slowly, slowly I see myself sitting on the carpet, going up. Look at yourself in the open sky, slowly, slowly going up, going through the fluffy white clouds, making your way, enjoying this ride. You're seeing yourself in a different world full of clouds, very beautiful, white, fluffy clouds. And from there, slowly, slowly coming down, looking at different cities, looking at each and every building, every house, everything. Look at yourself in the open space, villages, looking at green lawns, green fields, enjoying the fresh air. Now from there, take yourself towards a beach, looking at the coconut trees, hearing the sound of waves, and experiencing that stillness, feeling very calm, relaxed, peaceful, floating above the sea again. From there, take yourself to different cities, enjoying the tour. Take yourself to Agra, looking at the Taj Mahal, looking at this monument, going in rounds and rounds and rounds. From there, take yourself to the jungles. You see the jungle from top, looking at all thick trees, thick forest, making your way from inside, hearing the sound of birds chirping. From there again, you take yourself to Himalayas, looking at the beautiful mountains covered with snow, feeling the coolness. And from there again, you take yourself to the pyramids, looking in Egypt, looking all small and big pyramids, going in circles again, touching the tip of pyramid. Enjoying this journey, see yourself again in the open sky, looking at the cities, looking at the villages on top, sometimes on top, in the open sky above, in the clouds, sometimes coming down, seeing the forest, rivers, water bodies. Look at each and everything you see below. Now from there, take yourself to the waterfalls of Nigeria, going through the waterfalls, enjoying the wetness of the water, making your way out from there. Go to the Eiffel Tower, going in rounds and rounds, circling the tower, reaching the top, and seeing the beautiful view from there. From there again, in the open sky, looking at the beauty of this nature, different colors filled with variety, looking at the seas, oceans, rivers, mountains and forests, different cities and towns. Again, you come back on top of your own city, looking at each and everything down, every building, every person, different colors, and slowly, slowly coming down on top of your house, coming back from the door or window, back to your room, sitting on the floor, looking at this beautiful carpet filled with different colors and beautiful design, which is so attractive, so beautiful. Feeling the softness of the carpet, gently you get up and come back, taking a deep breath, relaxed and comfortable after this journey. Thank you. Welcome back. Were you all with me? How was your experience? Were you able to connect? You found it very slow, very fast, disconnected, connected? Wow, what a joy, right? Okay, had a wonderful, wonderful global journey free of cost. Yes, 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 it was exciting. Great. Thank you, Bharti ji. Yes, missing all moments. Yes, connected, felt energetic. It was perfect. Could connect. Great, great. I'm glad that you were able to connect. Revisited all the places I've seen. Wonderful. Wonderful. So once in a while, it is good to be a kid and enjoy this journey. Little fast, yes. Could visualize every detail, yes. Connected, okay. Very nice experience. Could connect, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your comments. Now, next time again, we are going to do the same exercise a little differently this time, and it will be very fast. Okay, very fast. Very fast is not like a too fast, but again, of course, you'll be able to do it, and it's going to be simple also. Cool. So first part was not able to connect, but second part you were able to connect and visualize the sky and forest. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, adventurous. Thank you. Okay. So let's move to the next part of this exercise. This is going to be the second last exercise for the day. Is it right to imagine these things if it is not going to be real? Are we not cheating our mind? And it's okay to cheat also, because ultimately mind doesn't know if it is real or if you're imagining. And that's why you see most of the people, most of the billionaires, most of the sports people, they're using the power of visualization, because mind does not understand or know that if it is real or if it is imaginary. It will just believe what you show. And that's where it's easy for us to move very close and it becomes a part of our reality. Okay, so let's move to the next exercise now. Same exercise, doing it a little differently. Okay, take a deep breath. And as you have already been through this journey, I want you to see yourself sitting on the carpet, the same carpet, very bright, beautiful, colorful. And slowly, slowly, you see this carpet, yourself sitting on the carpet, rising above, going upwards, and slowly, slowly making your way out through this room, going in each and every room, very slowly and gently. See yourself sitting on the carpet, floating in the air, making your way out through window or door. In the open sky, see yourself outside your own building, your own house. And slowly, slowly, you see yourself going up above the city in the open sky, seeing yourself sitting on the carpet, enjoying the cool breeze, very comfortable and relaxed, looking at the beautiful view below. I want you to stand up on this carpet. You're very comfortable standing on the carpet. And I want you to just lift your one leg, right or left, any leg. And the moment you lift your leg, you see yourself balancing yourself perfectly fine with and without the carpet both. You take your leg down and slowly and very, very easily, you just step one leg out of the carpet and you see yourself perfectly balancing yourself, one leg on the carpet and one leg outside the carpet. Slowly you lift your another leg from the carpet and you see yourself, you're balancing it just perfect, leaving the carpet behind with full speed like a Superman and Hanuman. You see yourself flying in the air with full speed, going in the clouds, making your way, looking at the fluffy clouds, enjoying the ride. And slowly, slowly from the clouds, again you come back in the open sky, looking at the villages, looking at the greenery, fresh air. From there again, you take yourself to different cities, looking at the different views from top, different monuments, buildings, temples. It's a beautiful ride, you're able to see it. From there again, take yourself to the beach, above the sea, looking at the coconut trees, looking at the greenery, hearing the sound of waves, a very beautiful view. You're able to see it. Now from there, again take yourself to your own city, seeing all different places from top. You're floating in the air, see yourself feeling very comfortable and light, sometimes on top, above the clouds, sometimes below the clouds, in the open sky, above the villages and cities, greenery. You're able to see it very beautifully, very nice, beauty of the nature. You're just enjoying it. Now again take yourself to the Taj Mahal, going in rounds and rounds, circles and circles, to each and every pillar. From there again take yourself above the forest, looking at greenery below the forest, enjoying this ride, hearing the sound of animals and birds chirping. Again you take yourself to the Himalayas, looking at big mountains, huge, covered with snow, feeling the coolness, very bright, beautiful. From there again take yourself to the pyramids, looking at all different types of pyramids, sand dunes. And from there again take yourself in the open sky, above the clouds, going through the clouds, making your way, feeling so comfortable, beautiful, light. Again coming down, going to all different places that you like and seeing it from above. Observe each and everything, every color, every monument you see, every building you see, seeing it from top, looking at different water bodies, green fields, barren lands, sea. Look at the blue color of the sea. From there again take yourself to the waterfalls of Nigeria, going through the waterfalls, enjoying the wetness. From there again take yourself to the open sky, Eiffel Tower, going and standing on top of the tower, seeing the beautiful view. From there again, coming back to your own city, your own house, crossing the ceiling, and coming back and bringing your attention back now, here in this room. Take a deep breath and out. And in your own time, slowly open your eyes. Thank you. Okay, welcome back. How was it this time? Was it easy, difficult, slow? Everyone with me? Everyone is busy typing. Easy. It was my dream to fly and enjoyed it. Wonderful. Great. So it was difficult. Okay. Was it because of me or was it your own difficulty that you found? Easier, predictable. Okay. Okay. Yes, enjoyed it too. Found it difficult to come back. Fantastic. Great. Now you can, okay, it was your own. So you can add your own creativity, your own visualization. You could see it differently. Now this was just one example, but you could maybe do it more creatively. Okay, interesting. Okay, wonderful. So as I said, enjoyed the ride and was very difficult to come back. Okay, okay. Got distracted in between. That's okay. That's okay. As I said, you'll just maybe drift sometimes, but again, um, wherever you're hearing this commentary, you can just join that. Okay. So I hope if I take another 5 minutes because it's already 7:30. One more exercise left. Okay. Went to my own visualization. Great, great. Enjoyed it, though it was distracting. Okay. Got distracted when I heard Hanuman. Okay. Okay. So it was just an example basically to for you to connect like how he can fly in the air like Superman or Shaktiman or any other hero like that. Okay. So because sometimes we find it really difficult, how can I do it? Like when we have the example and we see them, so yes, we get connected and it's easy for us to experience it. Okay, now if you see in today's exercises, right from the balloon, putting the star in the balloon, going up, okay, then getting the carpet, again leaving the carpet and just flying. So if you see, we were just taking our consciousness, our attention, and leaving our body here and still going and experiencing every other thing there across the globe. So you're able to, you have no limitations. You can just go and enjoy everything and anything that you want. So again, this is the power that we have, and we have to just use it and experience it in the right way. Okay, so that's how we are experiencing and enjoying this freedom, and that's what we were talking about initially. It is easy for us to detach if you just do this exercise. Okay, maybe like what we're doing now. Okay, the last exercise, you do it very often and you see it's you'll experience that lightness. So like you're plugging yourself and unplugging it. Does it lead to expectations again and again getting attached to things? You won't get attached exactly. I mean, again, like with that experience, okay, uh, it is, how much to involve yourself in, basically. So that is where, you'll basically understand where to draw that line and how much to involve yourself, or, and that is where, like you're getting attached to something. So you'll have that very clear idea, okay, that how much to allow myself or how much to, where to stop myself. You'll be very clear, and that's where we're talking about the decision-making power. Okay, so let's move to the last exercise. Okay, and again coming back to the same experience of peace, we'll look at the sparkling star spreading light of peace. But like yesterday, we were spreading it in the entire body. Now we'll go back and spread this light everywhere. Okay, so let us sit back comfortably and relaxed, taking a deep breath. And I see myself as a sparkling star spreading white light of peace. And with every breath, I see this light becoming brighter and brighter. I see this light spreading in my body, in the entire room. I feel so light, relaxed, and peaceful. And slowly, slowly, I see this sparkling star rising above the forehead, crossing the ceiling, above this building or your house. And let me spread this light in each and every room, in the entire building. Look at this sparkling star spreading white light, light of peace, in each and every room, every person, full of light, full of peace. I see this light spreading on all the buildings and houses around, spreading light, spreading peace. Look at the sparkling star going up and spreading this light in the entire city, on each and every person, every house, every building, full of light, full of peace. Look at this sparkling star, spreading the light of peace from the open sky, crossing the clouds, going above this planet, between the stars, spreading white light of peace. And I see below this beautiful planet colored with green, white, blue color. Now let me spread this light everywhere on this planet. Look at this sparkling star, shining bright and spreading white light. I see this light spreading in all the forest, each and every animal, reaching each and every human being, every country, every village. Slowly, slowly, I see this light, light of peace, spreading over all rivers and seas, each and every ocean, everything in this one white light of peace. I'm enjoying this experience of spreading light, spreading peace. Man and animals harmonize as one. Look at this light of peace, stabilizing everyone, taking away all the fears, empowering them, filling them with light and peace. Now look at this sparkling star, spreading white light of peace coming down, entering this planet from the open sky again, coming down, crossing the ceiling, and gently settling in the center of my forehead, experiencing peace and experiencing light, feeling powerful and relaxed. Take a deep breath and bring your attention back. Thank you. So this was the last exercise for today, and this is the homework exercise. I request you to do it at least 8 times. You can do it for a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Okay, not able to imagine the light. That's okay. That's okay. As I said, you just have to be there. Okay, and though you're not able to see the light, when you just create the thought, slowly, slowly, you're getting aligned to this whole experience. Okay, so keep spreading this light. Okay, head shake sometimes. Is it okay? Yes, that's okay. That's okay. It shouldn't happen, but that's okay. Okay, so again, today, so we saw, understood a little bit about intellect, how intellect is helping us take right decisions, and it has got two filters. One is of willpower, and the other one is of wisdom, and that is where it will help different thoughts be evaluated, and judge, and we are able to overcome these limits. Okay, the mental limits, mental positioning, and assumptions and our associated memories. So when you just unplug yourself or become detached, enjoy this freedom, enjoy this lightness and peace, and again come back to your work, you'll feel you're really feeling very, very powerful, very energetic, charged, and you'll be more and more productive. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. And once again, I'm so sorry for the delay. I hope you enjoyed this experience. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we'll meet now on next Saturday and with another topic of how to sleep and with some micro meditation exercises which will be more intense and helping you to stabilize and be more peaceful. Okay. 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 So next week we'll meet and you'll get the details. Okay. So thank you so much for your time. And if you're in the WhatsApp group, of course, you'll get the messages also with the links. Thank you so much. Om Shanti. Have a great week ahead. Thank you.